It's extremely cold. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold this early. This is my 4th day here, but the weather did warn me, but I still decided to go hike. Last night I was cold, to say the least. I did sleep though, but I woke up to this oasis of a place. I don't know what to call it, an oasis. Yes, an oasis, but wonderland, like a snow wonderland. I've hiked in snow before. In 2022, when I was up in the Sierra Nevada, I did the whole mountain range. It took me about a month, and it was snowy like this all throughout the hike. So I have experience with it, but I will never get used to it. Hiking in snow, or even camping in snow, is really challenging because you wake up wet, you go to sleep wet. At night sometimes it snows and everything's just cold, and you don't have the proper gear. You're gonna be really cold at night. My hands right now, they don't seem like it, but I can barely move them, so it's taking me a while to set up and so I can go. The snow really makes me want to quit. But it's a challenge that I like sometimes. I don't know who said this, but someone said life is all about doing hard things, and I'm definitely doing something hard. But for now, yeah, just almost ready. It's taking me extra minutes to go because my hands are cold and I don't have gloves. So to keep freezing, and it gets really slow, and I can roll up my tent right now. That's the main problem, rolling out my tent. But so far so good. I'm not dead, I'm not cold, and I'm gonna be in town pretty soon and away from the snow. I keep seeing these paw prints on the snow, kind of like three knuckles in a triangle form, and they keep zigzagging. So getting in on the trail, and then later on gets back on. I usually hike around this time, the same place. So between March 1st and March 7th, I usually do this section of the PCT. I've done it since 2022, and I gotta say, this is the coldest one since started doing that. This is a sneak peek to the Sierra coming up, but this is how it gets. Laguna is a town of about 60 people. They have a hostel, I'm not sure if a motel, hotel, or a lodge. There you go, a lodge would be a better word. They have maybe like 3 or 4 restaurants and a couple markets that you can buy stuff from, like your resupply, and I hear a new gear shop. So it's one of the first towns that people usually stop at, PCT hikers, and usually they stay at the lodge or at the hostel. Today I'm gonna try to go to the hostel, and if there's no space available, I'll go to the lodge. It's a little pricier, but we'll see. And depending on the time I get there, I'll continue or stop altogether the hike, you know. But tomorrow's gonna be a sunny day, so we can start off tomorrow right. It's clear that snow conditions are not my favorite part of hiking, and in fact I would not hike if I knew it was snowing. I'd rather hike when it's dry, and I'll take rainy as well, but snowy is hard because every step is more challenging than the previous one, and especially if you're going uphill. But other than that, I enjoy it in a way because of the challenge itself, and knowing that at the end of the path or the trail there will be warm food and warm accommodation, you know, just ready for me. Life's good. Life's good. At the same time, I think it's really cool to see everything in white. You know, absolutely everything's in white, and that makes it look like a dream or something from my fairy tale book that you tell your grandkids or your kids. Kind of like the castle in the sky, you know, Cinderella vibes. And kind of like Disney, you know, keep dreaming. Orlando, here I come, right? I'm in the middle of a fog right now. I don't know if you can tell, but everything is white around me. I took off my beanie because it got hot, but as soon as I got up here, it started to fog even more. I don't think it's a blizzard, but it's just a fog. One of the things I like when I'm hiking is beef jerkies. This one is a smoke jalapeno sweet wood smoke fatty jalapeno smoked meat stick. That was a long title, but yeah, every time I'm on trail I buy a couple of these, different flavors and different brands as well, and that's what I snack on during the day because I don't eat much, only when I camp. And when I camp I usually just eat noodles or those special foods that they sell at REI, you know. I had signal for like 5 minutes while I was hiking, and I took advantage of it. I called the hostel and they have availability, which is good news to me. I'm just hungry at this point. Today was a hard day, but that's snow day for you, you know. That's just how it is. And imagine a whole month of it during this year in Nevada, during May especially. It's tough. All right, I made it to Laguna. The exit is just right there. I'm gonna go eat, get comfortable in the hostel, and what a day today. Early and challenging.